group of hopeful brides-to-be and their matching grooms down drinks and discuss having sex on their wedding night as they prepare to wed a stranger on Married at First Sight UK tonight. 16 singletons, with 7 females and 9 males making up the 8 couples, will be walking down the aisle during the new series of the hit show, which premieres at 9 p.m. on E4, and during tonight's show, the women and men meet for the first time during their raucous stag and hen doss. While the grooms-to-be discuss trying to find their dream match, the brides reveal they're looking forward to getting intimate with their partners, with veterinary nurse Morag, 31, revealing, "I need to learn to keep my legs shut." Meanwhile, another of the brides, influencer Amy, says, "My deal breaker was I need AF ********** big D ********. The men and the women come together in separate groups as they celebrate their final night of freedom together. All seem excited to say goodbye to their single life and embark on a life-changing experiment. Nikita tells the camera, "If the spark is not there, I'm not playing ball. He needs to be really good looking. I'm not shallow, but at the end of the day you don't shag a personality." She describes herself as the loudest of all of her friends, saying, "Image is important to me, I've had quite a lot of surgery." She goes on to list how she has had a BBL, a boob job, a nose job and veneers. Some of the other women in the group immediately feel overwhelmed by her loud personality, but Nikita insists, "I think we had a laugh, a bit of banter. I think they all like me so far." The conversation quickly moves on to whether they will be intimate with their partners on their wedding night, leaving some of the women stunned. Amy goes on to admit that her father isn't even coming to the wedding, while Taya also reveals her family are completely on the fence about the experiment. But Nikita says she and her father are incredibly close, saying, "I am the F******* apple of his eye." The conversation leaves Morag breaking down in tears as she reveals, "As much as I would want my father to walk me down the aisle, and he would in this situation. I lost him recently." Meanwhile, emotions are also running high at the stag do, where Robert, 26, confesses he just wants someone to grow old and silly with. He admits he was in a relationship with his ex for 6.5 years, saying, "I need someone with a bubbly personality, someone a bit like me." Luke says, "A lot of these lads are really good-looking lads. My biggest fear is, if she doesn't find me attractive. I struggle with my confidence, I guess." And he insists there'll be no funny business on the wedding night, telling his fellow grooms, "For me, I don't want that physical intimacy quick. I want the emotional intimacy. I want to slow it down." With the brides and grooms well acquainted, dating experts Mel and Paul join the party to explain more about the process. Mel tells the group of women, "You're essentially going to go through a fast-track relationship. Meeting, connecting, marrying, honeymooning, moving in together, and all the stags of the relationship will be condensed. This is going to change your life." Paul says, "At the end of this crazy ride, you just might have found your life partner. Raise your glass with me and cheers to your last night of being single." Mo says, "I feel like I'm in a daydream. Obviously it's different, there's no strippers or provocative straws, but it's exciting to meet the girls who are going through the same situation as me." Meanwhile, Talia goes on, "These poor men, they don't know what's coming to them." This year's series has been revamped to follow the Australian format, and rather than legal marriages, the couples will make a lifelong commitment to one another at a glamorous ceremony, overseen by a wedding celebrant, that includes guests, bridal gowns, dancing, speeches and cake. After the ceremony and celebrations are over, true love is well and truly put to the test, as they embark on a luxurious honeymoon, before moving in with each other and their fellow couples. Relationships will be put under the microscope, by fellow brides and grooms at weekly dinner parties, as well as by the experts, at recurring commitment ceremonies, where couples choose whether they want to stay in or leave the process. All this will build to a dramatic series finale, glossy, high-stakes vow renewals, in which each couple must decide if they will recommit to their partner, or go their separate ways. No-nonsense Married at First Sight Australia expert Melanie Schilling and sex and relationship therapist, Charlene Douglas, will be joining returning star Paul C. Brunson, Celebs Go Dating, for this brand new series. Mel and Paul will be tasked with matching a group of singles hoping to find love when they meet for the first time at the altar, whilst Charlene works with the couples as they navigate their new relationships and get to know their partners on a more intimate level. Married at First Sight UK starts Monday the 30th of August at 9 p.m. on E4. Episodes run Monday, Thursdays. The boys: Adam, age 26, location Doncaster, occupation electrician. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? I'm forcing myself into the situation where I have to be with someone. I'm only going to take positives from it. Hopefully, I'll find the right one. And age 28, location Manchester, occupation business development. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? The best that could happen is that the experts find me a match and it works out perfectly. The worst case is it doesn't work out and I make some new friends. Daniel, age 27, location, Northern Ireland, occupation, sales. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? It is something that will allow me to shift my pattern in terms of relationships, and it is a blessing to have the professional and scientific advice that will help me. Robert, age 26, location, Dorset, occupation, business protection specialist. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? I want to have fun all the time, so I want someone who wants to go out and do things. Someone who is on my wavelength with how I look at life. Frankie, age 47, location, Dubai, occupation, strength and conditioning coach. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? All my life has been about challenges. I don't like to do the normal. If anything is normal, then I find it boring. I'm not captured unless I'm entertained and challenged. Matt, age 39, location, West Yorkshire, occupation, charity worker. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? The reason I've come onto the show is because I'm really wanting to meet that special person that I can start building a life with and have a family. I'm really excited. Jordon, age 27, location, Cardiff, occupation, personal trainer. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? My happily ever after would be to learn stuff about myself that I didn't know before. I want to become stronger as a person and to obviously walk away with a partner and with some new friends. Luke, age 36, location, Cardiff, occupation, care home manager and fireman. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? I already have more in common with this person than I would do meeting them on dating apps or in the pub. Because they've done the same thing, they must be in a similar circumstance to me. Joshua, age 26, location, West London, occupation, insurance. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? I think marriage has always been on my cards, but I could never see myself getting on one knee, so this is a fast track. Sometimes I need to be kicked into the deep end, so for me this is the start of a new chapter. The girls, Megan, age 26, location, Stoke, occupation, wellness coach. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? My dating history is horrendous. I have terrible taste. Of course, it is a good option to get someone to do it for me. It just felt like an opportunity I couldn't miss. Amy, age 34, location, Cornwall, occupation, sports journalist. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? With Married at First Sight UK, either I'm going to find the love of my life or I'm going to learn a really big lesson from it, which might lead me to the love of my life. Marilis, age 37, location, Yorkshire, occupation, personal trainer. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? I would love to go through to the experiment to the very end and still be with the guy. That is what I want to happen and what I expect to happen. Nikita, age 26, location, County Durham, occupation, sales. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? Ideally, we all want our Prince Charming. I just think that if I meet someone who blows me away and we're on the same wavelength and have proper banter, it will be great. Morag, age 31, location, Essex, occupation, vet. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? I want the experts to help because I've got high expectations of myself and what I want from my partner. I want them to help me open up and let someone in. Alexis, age 28, location, London, occupation, model. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? I've applied to this to find the good guy, to find someone genuine and someone who wants commitment. I give my all and I'm very supportive. Taya, age 25, location, Welwyn Garden City, occupation, estate agent. Why did you sign up to Married at First Sight? I've always wanted to get married and wanted kids. I've always wanted to be a young mum. My end goal is to have that family and have that family unit. So that would be an ideal situation to come from this. Single quote.